So welcome to this is the fourth class. So this is the heart. This is going to be the heart chakra. Heart chakra sits in the middle of the chest. So this is where we're going to be stretching our shoulders. So if anybody has tight shoulders, this is going to be a really good class for that. So opening up the chest and then stretching out the shoulders. And this is the physical practice. The energetic practice is all about matters of the heart. So love, loss, and forgiveness. So this is the energetical practice for today. So if you guys would like to set an intention, we're going to start out in child's pose. So knees wide, feet together, and reach your arms out, head down. And if you guys would like, whilst you're in child's pose, to set an intention for your practice today. So the intention, or the Sanskrit name is Sankalpa. So it's what it is that you're going to be focusing on for your practice today. So it's like you're offering up this practice and you're giving it some kind of reason. There's a reason for you to be practicing this flow. And then it's also a great way for you to come back to mindfulness, because if you find your mind wandering, you're training your mind to come back to one thought. It's a way of manifesting whatever it is that you set, or letting go whatever it is that you're setting. So whatever in your life, the first thing that comes to your mind that you would like to either manifest or let go, something you want to let go of with regards to love, loss, or forgiveness. And then let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose and a big sigh out the mouth. Nice deep breath in through the nose. And a big sigh out the mouth. One more time, deep breath in through the nose. Big sigh out the mouth. And then just come to breathe. You're making your breath intentional, so inhale, front body, sides and back are going to expand. And you're going to think of yourself, your trunk, your core, like a balloon. You're expanding like a balloon as you inhale, and then using the muscles in your belly to push the air out as you exhale. So you can getting rid of all of that air to create more space for when you inhale again. And then very gently closing up the back of the throat. So you can create that audible sound, that purring ocean-like sound as you breathe in and out. And then taking your attention to your heart chakra. So chakra is an energy center. Sitting, this one sits, it's the fourth one, it's green in color, it sits in the center of your chest. And you're going to imagine that every time you breathe in, you are energetically fueling the prana meaning life force, into that space. So it's like you're feeding your heart chakra with your breath. Just for a few more breaths there. And then very slowly coming up onto all fours. So whenever you're on your all fours, your fingers need to be spread really wide. Hands are underneath your shoulders, knees sit directly underneath your hips, and your belly is squeezed in. And we're just going to do a few circles over the wrists. So this is to warm the wrists up, something that we don't get to do a lot. We don't spend time doing. It's really important in this practice though. And if you use your computer a lot, just to avoid any repetitive strain injury. And then change direction. So you're moving over the wrist. It's like you're massaging out the palms of the hands. Try not to lock the elbows and try not to collapse into the shoulders. And then turning your hands outwards so that fingers face towards the knees. And then we're just going to do the same thing. So circling around very gently. You might feel a really deep pull, pressure, stretch in the front part of the forearms. That just means you need to stretch your arms a lot more. And let's do the other direction. Just creating that movement. And then flicking your toes underneath. You're going to sit bum towards your heels. And then just doing some very slow, kind of like spider fingers and twinkly stars, I don't know, scrunches with your hands. And what you're doing here is you're warming up your tendons and you're stretching the fingers and the wrists. Do some circles and reverse the circles. And then bring the hands, so we're stretching out the toes here. It might get too much, so come out of it. Intertwine the fingers behind the back and then open up the chest. So you're now opening up the front part of the body. So it looks like that from the side. Breathe. Like I said, if it gets too much on the toes, just release. And then release your hand. Intertwine the fingers again. Reach those arms up, stretching into the shoulders, into the side body. And then go over to the left on the exhale. Inhale, come up. Over to the right on the exhale. Inhale, come up. And then release. Hands to the floor again. Lift one foot at a time, or both at the same time, but just do some circles with your ankles in one or two directions, both directions, just to release, and then come back to all fours. So just checking in with your elbows here. So you see my elbow when it does that, that's locking the elbow. That's not what you want. You want a gentle bend so the elbow doesn't lock. Because when you're doing this, you're not working your upper arm. Also, you're putting your wrist and elbow at risk of an injury. So we're going to come to move into the spine. So roll the shoulders up, back and down. Drop the belly. Inhale, look up. Exhale, squeeze belly in, chin to chest. Spread your shoulder blades wide. Just notice how that feels to open up the shoulder blades. Inhale, we're going to arch the back. Roll the shoulders back. Stick bum up, look up. Exhale, rounding, chin to chest. Squeeze belly in. Two more. Inhale. And then exhale. One more. Inhale. This is called cat-cow. Really good way to stretch into the shoulders and into the spine. And then coming back to center. So you're going to take the right hand, reach the right arm up to the sky, follow the thumb with the eyes. And then we're going to bring the right hand underneath through the left. You're going to come onto that arm. So you see the right hand is stretched out in front of you. So you have a couple of options. Either you can stay here with your fingertips. You can bring the left hand behind your back. But everybody needs to bring that right bum towards the right. And you're going to feel a stretch coming into the back and into the shoulder. A couple of breaths here. Targeting the back, the shoulder. And then very gently take that left hand underneath left shoulder. Inhale, reach right arm up, stretch it out, and then bring the hand to the floor. Always coming back to the heart chakra. Take your intention there. Other side, left arm comes up. Follow the thumb with the eyes. Exhale, threading underneath, come onto the left shoulder. So shuffle bum to left, and you notice the minute you do that, you feel that side stretch on the left side. Option to bring the right hand behind you, grabbing that left thigh. And then very slowly, right hand underneath right shoulder. Inhale, reach left arm up to the sky. Exhale, bring the hand up. All right, so now the shoulders and the chest should feel like it's a bit more open. And we're going to come into what we call a heart opening pose. So basically, you just walk the hands forward, like so. 1, 2, okay. Spread those fingers wide, and then you drop the chest down. Now, it might be easier to bring your forehead down first. If you have a block, you can bring your forehead on a block. If you want more, chin is down. So it's not quite a child's pose. You see my bum is sitting right on top of my hips, which is sitting right on top of my knees. And then it's all about the shoulders here. And then we're going to slowly come forward onto forearms and then kick your heels back, come into your forearm plank. So this is to engage your belly. But whilst you're here, I want you to notice what your shoulder blades are doing. So are your shoulders collapsing towards each other? If they are, spread them away, pushing the forearms into the floor. We're holding for another 3, 2, and 1, slowly releasing down. So this is Sphinx pose. Really nice way to open up into the chest. Squeeze the elbows back. You're opening into that little gentle back bend. You can do some circles with your nose. And the other direction. Sphinx is really good for those of you that sit all day. This is a really good counter pose for that. So just taking a few breaths here. And to make sure that the shoulders and the elbows are lined up, you can grab the entire bicep, and then that way you're making sure it's lined up right underneath each other. And then from here, you're going to slowly lower down. So we're going to come into spider fingers in front of you. So spider fingers, just if you had to make like a T shape or like a goalpost with your arms, okay, you want your fingertips there on that goalpost. And then we're going to push the floor away. It's like a wave. We're creating a wave. So you're going to inhale, look up, and then exhale, wave down. Head comes last. So chin to chest, push the floor away. Inhale, look up, and then exhale, wave down. Let's go for another 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then let's push back into child's pose. Child's pose, and just notice how the back feels here. And then everybody on all fours, flick toes underneath, downward facing dog. So coming into downward facing dog, and you can stretch into this position. So making sure that the back is straight. So the feeling you want to get is almost like you're arching your back, but you want to make sure the shoulders are spread apart. And then you can lift your heels, place them down, lift them, place them down. Both knees to the one side, both knees to the other side. Really nice way to stretch. Nice full body stretch, this one. Shake your head yes and no. And then we're going to slowly walk the feet towards the hands, coming into forward fold. Intertwine the fingers behind the back, hands come up and over, so now stretching into the shoulders again. And then you can go one way or the other. So if you bend the left knee, you bring the right shoulder up. If you bend the right knee, you bring the left shoulder up. And you just keep going like that. So nice stretch. And then you slowly release down, take an inhale. And then as you exhale, peel up the spine. Your head comes up last. So really slowly peel, peel, peel all the way. Shoulders rolling back, up, back and down. Take an inhale through the nose. Big sigh out the mouth. So you're standing in Tadasana, mountain pose, which looks like this. Feet directly underneath hips, shoulders up, back and down, palms are at the sides of the body, fingers activated. So you're squeezing your belly in and up. You're squeezing your bum, cheeks. Let's take one more nice deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, we're going to do a couple of sun salves, variations. Sun salutation variations to warm yourself up. So bring your hands together in prayer at the center of the chest. Inhale, we reach arms up, gentle back bend, nice and tall. Exhale, flat back. So bend the knees, come flat back all the way down. Forward fold, knees are bent to protect your back. Inhale, rise up halfway, hands to shin. Exhale, folding deeper. So you're going to step the right leg back, Lower the back knee down, release the toes, and then inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. So a little low lunge here, squeeze the belly in, breathe, relax the shoulders. Hands to the floor, send the leg back into plank, we pause. We then going to lower the knees on the exhale, release the toes, and then come all the way down, elbows brush the side. Rolling the shoulders up, back and down, inhale, lift up, baby cobra. So we're turning on the muscles in the back, squeezing your bum muscles here. You should be able to lift your hands. You feel those muscles really turning on here. And then as you exhale, push up and back into downward facing dog. Nice breath here. And then we're going to send right foot in between the hands. So you can use your right hand to bring it further along if you want. But this time, back knee is lifted. Inhale, we reach arms up. Exhale, we go deep. So the back knee is lifted in high lunge. Nice. Breathing. Relax the shoulders. Take a breath in. As we breathe out, hands down, coming into your standard forward fold. And then we're going to rise up the spine. Chin to chest, head comes up last on the exhale. So take a breath in. And then as you exhale, push the floor away like you're rooting up. Slowly, slowly feel the stretch in the back of the neck. And then inhale, reach arms up to the sky. And exhale, hands through the center of the chest, Samasthiti here. Other side, inhale, reach arms up. Follow the thumb with the eyes. Exhale, we forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to shin, flat back. Exhale, folding deeper. Step the left leg back. Lower the left knee down. Release the toes. Sweep arms up to the sky. Big breath up. And then bring the hands to the floor. Step the leg back. And let's take our vinyasa. Lower knees. Release toes. Come all the way down to the floor. Shoulders roll up, back and down. Inhale, we rise up. Maybe go a little bit further this time. So use your hands to help you go further into that back bend. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Breathe. Come back to your heart chakra. And then we send that left foot forward. So you can come high into the tippy toe. Send that left foot forward. We're rising high into high lunge. Breathing. And then take another inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step that back foot forward and forward fold. Take another breath in. As you exhale, we're going to peel up the spine all the way. So really feel like you're engaging the legs as you push the floor away. Inhale, we reach arms up to the sky. Follow the thumb with the eyes. Exhale, hands through the center of the chest. Samasthiti here. Inhale, we reach arms up. Exhale, we're going to fold all the way down, flat back. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, folding deeper. So you're going to step one foot back, or you can step both at the same time. So hands flat, and then you can jump back. So either stepping or jumping back into plank. And then we're going to exhale, lower down knees, toes, come all the way down to the floor. Inhale, come a little bit higher this time, engaging the glutes to protect the shoulders are back. And exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. Let's stay in downward dog for 3 breaths. Inhale, expand into the side body. Exhale, push your bum up a little higher. Inhale, expanding into the side ribs. Exhale, push the heels into the floor. Open the shoulders. Bend the knees, looking between the hands. So you can either step or jump both feet on the exhale. So take an inhale. As you exhale, you jump both feet in between your hands. You're standing forward fold again. Stepping or jumping. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, we peel up the spine, rooting from the ground. Push the floor away. Activate those legs. Slowly, slowly, slowly. We take a rise up with the arms. Inhale. Exhale, hands through the center of the chest. Samasthiti here. Last one, we're going to speed it up. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back. Exhale, folding deeper, stepping or jumping back into plank. Everybody meets in plank. taking your vinyasa in your own time. Otherwise, moving with me, we lower down on the exhale. We rise up on the inhale. And we push back, downward dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale, expanding into your heart chakra. Feel or fuel the energy and the breath into that space. Come back to your intention. Exhale, pushing the bum up to the sky. Coming into a slight arch with your back, but you're still squeezing the belly in. Inhale, expand into side body. Exhale, push the heels into the floor. Open up the shoulders. High onto the tippy toes, bend the knees, looking between the hands, step or jump the feet on the exhale. Nice big breath in. As you exhale, you jump forward, forward fold. Take another inhale. As you exhale, push the floor away, rise up the spine for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, let's reach arms up to the sky, but bend. Exhale, hands through the center of the chest, Samastiti. Let's take 1 deep breath in through the nose. Big sigh out the mouth. And then let's come into our standing posture. So left foot back. We've got warrior 2. Nice and tall, warrior 2. Remember to measure. So both hands, feet can sit underneath your hand. That's how far you want your legs. And then right foot is facing forward. Make sure you can see your big toe. You reach your arms away. Relax the shoulders. Squeeze that belly in and up. 2 more breaths. All right, we're going to reverse. So left hand travels down leg, right arm comes up and back. Now you have an option of binding the left hand, going for the right thigh, pushing that right thigh away. So you feel the stretch in the side body. Look down and bring the right shoulder away from the ear. Keep bending into that front knee. 1 more breath. And then slowly come back to center. Intertwine the fingers behind the back. Hands come down and away. Walk the right foot slightly out, becoming into humble warrior. So take an inhale, open the chest to the sky. As you exhale, we fold on the inside of the right leg. Coming forward as you open up the chest, open up the back. Breathing nicely. 2 more breaths. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to release both hands onto the inside of the right foot. Come onto the back toes. Walk the right foot to the outside of the mat. Now, option is to lower the back knee. If this is too much, you can bring it down. If this feels fine, push back into the heel. Left hand stays where it is. Right arm heels up to the sky. You're twisting it out. So you want to take it into a bit of a back bend. You can even reach that right arm further back. So you feel that opening up, coming into the front body of the chest. If it's too much in the neck, look down. 1 more breath. And then slowly bring the hand down. And we're going to send the leg back. You have the option of coming straight back to downward dog or taking your vinyasa. So you lower down on the exhale, rising up on the inhale, and then push back where everybody will meet in downward dog. Release the air. It's a really good way to release any of the tension that's been built up physically and energetically. So looking in between the hands, bend the knees, step or jump the feet in between the hands. Forward fold. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, all the way up to standing. Inhale, reach arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands through the center of the chest, Samastiti. Left foot forward, right foot back. Warrior 2. Make sure it's the left that's forward. So set the legs up nicely. Left foot is forward. You can see the big toe, reaching the arms away, bendy. Squeeze the belly in, squeeze the legs. Squeeze your bum, relax the shoulders, reaching those arms away. You're looking at the front middle finger. Squeeze the belly in. And then we're going to inhale, reverse. So left hand up, right hand can go down the thigh, or behind you as you push that thigh away. So you feel yourself opening up in the side body. Keep breathing. One more breath. Nice. And then we inhale, come slowly back to center. Intertwine the fingers like so, behind the back. Hands come down and away. Walk that left foot out slightly. Inhale, look up. Exhale, folding onto the inside of that left leg. You're opening up the shoulders here. Humble warrior. Because we are stretching into the shoulders and into the hips where a lot of our emotions are held. So you're really opening up into that space. Let's take one more breath. And then releasing the hands, come onto the inside of the left foot, come onto the toes of the back foot, walk the left foot out. Lizard pose. So you have the option of dropping the knee, release the toe, or you keep lifted and you push the heel back. And then from there, left hand comes up to the sky, stretching it out, opening up from the mid body. But if it's too much, and on the neck, look down. If you want more of a back bend, bring that left hand back. And then everybody slowly bring the hand down to the floor, sending the leg back into plank. So listen carefully. We're going to come into a forearm plank from here. So forearm plank, you lower down onto the forearms, making sure that your elbows are directly underneath your shoulders by grabbing your biceps. Stay where you are if you want more of a challenge. If you want to ease it out, open up into the shoulders, take your sphinx. So you lower your hips and you bring your shoulders back. For those of you that want to strengthen a little bit more, you're going to walk your feet towards your face. You're going to come into dolphin's pose. Make sure you are pushing into your forearms so you're not collapsing into the shoulders. And then we're going to maybe stick one leg up, bring it down, stick the other leg up, bring it down. So just opening, taking this opportunity to open up and strengthen into the shoulders, into the upper back, and then we're going to slowly walk back and come down into your sphinx. And that's where we're all going to meet. If you need to take a nice breath, we're going to take a breath in the nose. Sigh it out the mouth. And then we're going to slowly release, push back, take child's pose. But this time, knees together, feet together, hands behind your back, head down to the floor. And then very slowly come to sit up. So you're sitting on your knees. You're going to intertwine the fingers behind the back. You're going to open up. So there's a few options here. You can either stay where you are and you're just gently opening up the front body. If you want to challenge, taking it into a bit of a back bend, you're going to take your hands and place them behind you on the floor, and you're taking that back bend up. So just be careful of your backs here. Be careful of your knees. You need to listen to your body and do what feels right for you. One more breath. Remember to come back to your heart chakra, and then let's come forward onto all fours. Send your bum up, downward dog. Move and breathe. Look in between the hands. Step or jump the feet in between the hands. We're in standing forward fold. Take an inhale. As you exhale, rise up the spine, slowly, slowly, rising, rising, peeling, growing. And then inhale, reach arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands through the center of the chest, Samasthiti. So we're going to come into our balance. So two options of doing the balance. The hands are going to come behind you. The balance is the warrior three. If you would like to take it more into the shoulders, you can intertwine the fingers and bring the hands back. So up to you. So let's all set ourselves up. So let's send right leg back first. So gripping the floor with the foot, sending the hands to the sides, send the right leg back. So I want you to make sure that when the right leg is back, drop the right hip so it's in line with the left hip. You don't want to have the one hip higher than the other because that's going to skew out your spine. That's not what you want. So you have the option of keeping the hands at the side, or you can intertwine the fingers behind the back. Just remember, balance is different every day. So Whatever feels right. If you keep falling out, come back into it. You've got your walls and your sofas if you need help. Keep those feet activated. We're going to stay for another 2 more breaths. All right, now we're going to stand high. So don't put the foot down yet. Don't put the foot down yet. We're going to bend that knee and we're going to reach the arms up to the sky. We're squeezing that belly in. Find the balance. If you want to take it further, you can straighten the leg out. We're going to hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Check it out. Hard on the glute. Okay. Other side. So the left leg is going to go back now. Hands are at the side body. Sides of the body. Or you intertwine the fingers behind the back. Keeping those feet activated. Keeping the eyes still, which means the mind will still. You're focusing on one thing with your eyes, and then your body will follow. And then very slowly, after you take 1 more breath, we're going to lift up. Lift up doesn't have to look pretty, doesn't have to look pretty. Squeeze that belly and reach up. And then either you stay where you are, squeeze the belly in, straighten the leg out for 3, 2, and 1. And then let's shake it out. Whew, nice job. Just relax the shoulders a bit. A lot of chest, a lot of shoulder work here. So inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, big swan dive. So the hands can go to the sides of the bodies as you fall forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to step or jump back into plank, taking our last vinyasa. Or you can come straight back into downward dog. So lower down on the exhale. Raise up on the inhale. Let's take a child's pose. Taking a really nice deep breath in the nose and out the nose, or in the nose and out the mouth if you need to release. And then coming onto all fours, slowly sitting back, sit to the side and straighten the legs out in front of you. So I'm just going to come forward. So we're going to do a little chest opening here. So first option, knees are bent. So your fingers are going to, your hands come next to you. Your fingers are facing forward. The first option is you're creating like a tabletop. Make sure you don't lock the elbows. Second option, which is one of my worst poses to do. I really don't like this pose because this is a lot of shoulders. But if you want to try, challenge, you go for the straight legs, you lift up and then you try and get your toes to point and then you drop the head back. So either of those options, really opening up into the shoulders. If you're doing the tabletop, make sure the feet and the knees are lined up. Take an inhale, everybody. And then exhale, set yourself up. If you're in your tabletop, gentle bend in the knees and you might want to drop the head down if that feels good. We're going to stay here for another 2 more. Lift those hips a little higher. And then slowly releasing down. Bend the knees and reach those arms out in front of you. Stretch into the shoulders. Bring the chin to chest. And then release, just giving yourself a nice hug. So still bringing the chin to the chest. And then slowly coming up. All right, so we're going to lower down. Feet are flat, arms reach out in front of you. Back is nice and flat. Belly is engaged. For another 3. Keep lowering down. Don't lift the feet. 2. Now the back starts to round. 1. And full body stretch. Get the fingers to the thumbs to lock and then reach the arms up. Point the toes. Inhale. Long exhale. Bending the knees. Tickling the backs of the heels, making sure that the knees and the feet, the knees are directly lined up on top of the feet. And we're going to come into bridge first. So hands are at the sides of the body. Gently lift up your sacrum. So it's basically like you're like pushing your lower back into the floor. And then you're going to lift yourself up, coming into a bridge. And then intertwine the fingers, coming into that bridge. If that's too much, you can just leave the hands released, pushing the feet away, squeezing the belly in. We're going to stay here for another 3 more breaths. So what you want to feel is the engagement of your bum, pushing your feet away so you can also feel the quads, triceps, the tops of the thighs working, opening up into the shoulders. Let's take 1 more deep breath in. And then very slowly lower upper, middle, lower back down. First, release your hands, of course. And then when you get down to the bottom, windshield wipe your knees from side to side. So this way you're massaging out your lower back. Okay. Squeeze right knee in, straighten left leg out. And then some circles with the foot, one way and then the other. And then stretching that leg up to the sky, slide your hands as high as you can go. So either the thigh, the calf, not the knee, because the knee is easy, but then you're gonna you can hurt it, and it's also you're not getting the full pull here. So you want to kind of hold that leg and stretch it out. Maybe do some circles with your foot to stretch out a little deeper. It's quite a nice release. Doing that. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, bring the left foot onto the floor. Take the right foot with your left hand and your right hand onto the knee. So you're opening out the right knee and you place that right foot onto the left knee. Now this might be where you stay as you gently push the knee away with the right hand. If you would like to go further, you can squeeze the legs in and take the hands grabbing the back of the knee or the shin. Make sure the right foot is flexed. So you want to feel that really nice opening up coming in the right hip. Right hip and socket's really nice. Right glute, you might feel it in your right thumb. You might even get a nice back stretch here. This is a really nice release for anybody that has any lower back issues. Just take 1 more breath. Everything's starting to really slow down now. So you can close your eyes if that helps you also to slow down your mind. So release the feet, bring the knees together. Reach the arms out to the side. Then you're going to shuffle bum to the right and the knees are going to go to the left. Okay. And then you're going to look over to the right. So you're opening up you're twisting into that side body. Coming into what can be described as a zigzag, but the name is a supine twist. And how I like to see this pose is it's like a wringing out of all of that work that you've done internally. It's almost like an energetic wring out. Nice way to finish it off if you can imagine your body as a towel. And this is just a good way to release any more, anything else that's kind of stagnant there. This is a good way to release. So a good way, another complementary part of this, or a breathing technique that can complement this pose, is a very big release out the mouth. So nice deep inhale through the nose, big sigh out the mouth, and then let's take it to the other side. So come back to center, straighten out your back, your right leg straightens out, your left knee is bent. Squeeze the left knee, feel the nice stretch in the hips. If you want to do some circles with the left foot, you can. And then we're going to slowly send that left leg high and sliding up the leg. So going for wherever feels comfortable, but not the knee. You can do some circles with that left foot one way and then the other way. Feeling targeting the hamstring. And then bend the right leg. Right foot is on the floor. Right hand into the left foot into right hand, left knee opens out. Bring the foot onto the knee and you open out. From here, gently squeeze. You can stay where you are, or taking it further, you grab that leg, the right leg. Breathing, close your eyes, and just coming to notice exactly where it is that you feel that deep stretch. Do you feel it in the knee? If so, I would suggest releasing out of it a little bit, because you don't want to be feeling it there. One more breath. And then slowly releasing it out. Both knees are bent, feet on the floor. Reach the arms out to the side. Shuffle bum to left, let knees go to right. You're in that supine twist, closing your eyes. Perhaps you take your right hand onto the left knee to help you to steady the legs, or to help you to go a little bit deeper. And then very slowly coming back to center. Hug the knees in. Rocking from side to side, so massaging out your back. Very slowly, just gently massaging any tension around that area. Take your intention back take your attention back to your intention that you set today. Back to your heart chakra, the green energy center. Lift the legs up, grabbing the ankles, the toes, or the feet, coming into happy baby. So this way, the legs are up above the heart, so that you're going to help just to calm down the circulation. Give the heart a bit of a break. And we're going to stay in this pose either still, or if you want to move, just gently rocking from side to side for another 5 more breaths. Breathe long and deep and even. Two more breaths. And then we're all going to set up for Shavasana, relaxation. So creating, the other word for this is corpse pose. So you're creating what looks like a gingerbread man. Your feet are as wide as the mat. Your palms face up to the sky. You close your eyes. Gently squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other to create more space in your chest. And then let's take a really nice deep breath in through the nose. Really long sigh out the mouth. Let's do that one more time. Deep breath in the nose. Long sigh out the mouth. And then just coming to let go of all of the effort that you've put in today. Letting go of all of the muscles in your body and in your face. Letting go of your breath. Allowing yourself to become weightless and shapeless as you melt into the floor, coming to completely relax. Your whole body is completely relaxed now. Your whole body is completely relaxed now. Your whole body is completely relaxed.